So how did we get from this to this? And from this to this? Every couple of years we hear the same question. What's wrong with black people? The simple answer is ownership. But how we got here is far more complicated. And it begs the question, how did we go from Black Panthers to YNs? So let's dive right in, because I've actually been working on this for quite a while. Because it actually gets mental. It gets crazy. It gets crazy. Plato once said that art is an imitation of an imitation. A copy of reality that sits 2 steps from the truth. That it would become its own thing despite the fact that it's supposed to be imitating truth. And this guy actually believed that you could make art so powerful that actually would surpass logic when you consume it. Let's assume that you're a kid and your mom is playing the throwbacks and you're not understanding what they're talking about, but that shit hits here. It hits here so much and you've never been in love before. And this is important because we are constantly programmed by the images that we watch, by the media that we consume. If we consume violent music and we believe that these artists are telling real stories, obviously we don't live with these guys, so we are going to assume that these stories are real. So some people would be listening to these songs without ever questioning if they are real or if they are not real. And this is very important to this story because in 2016 and 2017 there was an outbreak of promethazine in Zimbabwe.
So per day I could take something like 4 bottles at 400 mils. I wasn't myself, I was someone else.
Now, what the fuck are they doing zipping lean in Zimbabwe? Well, they were inspired by North American rap artists and they just wanted to be like rappers and they were, they just wanted to get that lean and zip it up. But my guy, and the most heartbreaking thing about that is that a lot of the rappers that would, be promoting this music in reality weren't even zipping lean anyway. So they're creating these images, selling it back, and people 3,000, 5,000 miles away are catching the negative feedback that these energies are creating, for the lack of a better term. These people super far away are consuming an image of what they perceive to be Black American culture without actually embedding themselves into the culture, learning more than that. They're just consuming the product that was sold to them. I want to create a scenario. Let's assume that you create a TV show for Netflix, right? And you pitch it to Netflix. And then you have to go through levels and levels of approval. The first one says yes. The second one says yes. The third one says yes, but the last one says no. That means that you're not gonna be in the first page of Netflix. Well, this happens logically with artists and content creators in the Black community. They have to go through levels of approval in order for their content to be shown to the masses. But if you look down and all this content is violent or is negative or represents the community in a certain way, then that has to make you think, who is on top of those groups approving this type of content, brother? Come on. Use your brain, bro. Use your brain, because at the end of the day, if we have Black people in these labels choosing what Black people truly wanted to hear, I don't think that music would go there. Look at Clarence Avant. Once Clarence Avant removed himself from this space, the music industry completely changed. In order for us to change, because really in reality we don't need change, we just need better representation, is ownership. To own the music that we put out, to stop these labels and these media companies representing us for ourselves. And yeah, thank you so much.